Ruth and Naomi, a powerful story about love, loyalty, and never giving up. Have you ever stood by someone during the hardest season of their life? When everyone else walked away, you stayed. Real love is not only about being there during happy moments. Real love stays during pain, loss, and uncertainty. Today's story is one of the most emotional family stories in the Bible, a story about loyalty, kindness, sacrifice, and the kind of love that changes lives forever. And by the end of this video, you may see your own family, friendships, and struggles in a completely different way. Long ago, there lived a woman named Naomi. She had a husband and 2 sons, and together they left their home, because there was a famine in the land. At first, they hoped life would become easier in a new place. Like many families today, they were searching for hope, peace, and a better future. But tragedy struck their family. Naomi's husband died, leaving her heartbroken and alone. Still, Naomi held on to hope, because she still had her 2 sons. Her sons later married 2 women named Ruth and Orpah. For a moment, life felt stable again. But then another heartbreaking tragedy happened. Both of Naomi's sons died. Imagine that pain. Naomi lost her husband and both of her children. Her future suddenly felt empty. Some people watching today know what grief feels like. Losing loved ones. Losing dreams. Feeling like life became heavier overnight. Naomi decided to return to her homeland, because she had heard that God was providing food there again. As they traveled, Naomi told Ruth and Orpah to return to their own families. She didn't want them to suffer with her. Naomi felt she had nothing left to offer. Orpah tearfully said goodbye and left. But Ruth did something unforgettable. Ruth looked at Naomi and said words that would be remembered forever. In the book of Ruth 1 verse 16, Ruth said, "Where you go, I will go, your people shall be my people, and your God my God." Ruth chose loyalty over comfort. She chose love over convenience. She refused to abandon Naomi during her darkest season. That kind of love is rare today. Many people stay during good times, but disappear during hard times. Ruth reminds us what true kindness looks like. When Naomi felt broken, Ruth stayed. When Naomi felt hopeless, Ruth remained faithful. Together they arrived in Bethlehem with almost nothing. To survive, Ruth worked hard gathering leftover grain from the fields so they could eat. She did not complain. She simply kept showing love through her actions. And God saw her faithfulness. Sometimes kindness feels unnoticed. Sometimes loyalty feels exhausting. But God sees every sacrifice made with love. Eventually Ruth met a kind man named Boaz, who cared for her and protected her. God slowly turned Naomi's sadness into joy again. This story reminds us that painful seasons are not the end of the story. God can still bring healing after heartbreak. He can still bring joy after loss. And maybe someone watching today feels like Naomi, tired, grieving, or discouraged. Or maybe you feel like Ruth, carrying burdens while trying to stay strong for someone else. But remember this: God honors love, loyalty, and kindness. The people who stay faithful during difficult seasons are never forgotten by Him. If this story touched your heart, comment, "Love never gives up," and if you believe kindness and loyalty still matter in today's world, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs encouragement today. Always remember, Even after painful seasons, God can still write a beautiful ending.